Why do I get these mixed feelings about my ex after she cheated on me? Well, just because she cheated doesn't mean that your feelings were not real, that your experiences were not real, that your investment in this other human being were not real. Yeah, it's going to mess you up for a lot of different reasons. I'm not you, so I can't speak specifically into your heart and your mind, but there are a lot of things that happen when unfaithful behavior comes into play. Well, now you start comparing yourself to, wow, this other person is better than me. They chose somebody over me. And you can't shake that. Your ego starts to kind of get involved, and it's like you almost you want to get back with that person who cheated on you just to prove that you're still better than the person that they cheated on you with. See that? I've seen that in myself. I stayed with somebody who was repeatedly unfaithful because I kept feeling like I needed to prove that I was still the best, that I was still the one, Doesn't matter what other person that you mess around with, you still come to me because I'm still the one. And it's a messed up thing to do. Your brain and your heart are trying to cope with trauma, trying to cope with these feelings and this confusion and this loss of all the things that you thought were true. Your entire reality has been flipped upside down. So it's going to be an absolute mixed bag of emotions and desires. At the end of the day, what keeps you trapped a lot of the time is when you're trying to figure out why they did what they did. Why did they do it? Why did they this? Why did they that? That keeps you actually stuck. That keeps you stuck on them. A better question, a stronger question, a question that actually brings more freedom is, what did they do? And what kind of person do I want to be with? Kind of puts you back in the driver's seat. They cheated. They lied. They this, they that. Okay, those are the facts. What kind of person do I want? What do I want? I don't want somebody who has done this or that. Okay. Well, if this is what they've done and this is what I don't want, well then, to continue on with this person would be selling out on my own integrity and selling out on my boundaries. And when I do that, well, then I start to split myself and divide myself. And I break myself, right? When I sell out of my integrity, when I say this is what I don't want, and then I do it, I actually have to divide myself. Integrity means whole and undivided. The dictionary definition of integrity is whole and undivided. So every time that you sell out on your integrity, you divide yourself. And you divide yourself, and you divide yourself. And that's why it starts to feel like there's nothing left of you. That's what a lot of relationships end up doing. It's not necessarily because this other person took your identity or broke you. It's because you continue to sell out on your integrity over and over and over. Every time that there was something where you needed to stand up for that red flag or stand up for that behavior or say no to something, and you didn't. And you didn't, and you didn't, and you didn't, and you didn't, and you slowly separated yourself and separated yourself and separated yourself until there's nothing left of you. Until you're so small that you can't escape.